Welcome back, you guys. This is the Syndrop, continuing my HOI4 Kaiserreich campaign as the Kingdom of Ukraine. Now, in the last episode, we were just sort of getting started and seeing where, basically seeing where we stand when it comes to military, when it comes to navy, when it comes to like the stability of our country. I'm still not entirely sure where I want to go with this. There seems to be generally just three options here, like going independent, going back to the Russians, no, going back to the Germans, and joining the Russians. So there is something here about the hetman here. Don't care about this. What is this? Yeah, just pause it here. I'm gonna have to go through all of these. This dude criticizes the Ukrainian government. Nikita. Wait, what is Nikita again? Isn't that like a... That's like a product, isn't it? Nikita. What is Nikita again? I'm gonna Google it. What is Nikita? It's a TV series. Oh. 81% on Rotten Tomatoes. Huh. Interesting. I knew I'd heard that someplace before. Okay, never mind. Back to the game. Nikita, a prominent Ukrainian social democrat, has opened the third Congress of the Ukrainian Syndicalist Party. He demands that the government takes extreme measures to defend the workers and peasants from poverty brought on by the global crash. To further this agenda, he has proposed a new program of major social and economic reforms aimed at helping Ukraine overcome the crisis. The controversial figure is going to present his plan in the Rada soon. Extreme measures, this stinks of Bolshevism. Okay. So this will get rid of the Congress, the Parliament. That sort of goes sort of authoritarian-ish, I think. Pause. The agricultural crisis has almost shattered the Ukrainian economy and the stability of many of the nation's most important institutions. The king's grip on the country is weakening by the hour. Peasants loyal to the hetman want major land reform. Pro-Russian malcontents and Ukrainian nationalists demand radical measures, and the syndicalists are mobilizing workers all over the country. Various political movements struggle for power in our teetering nation, and soon we have to choose who will lead Ukraine into the future. Ukraine will stagger on as it always has. Okay. So this has been bypassed. I can now finally do a focus. So coalition with the nationalists. Realizing the scale of the syndicalist threat, hetman has decided to strike a bargain with the pro-Russian VIN and the nationalist OUN. Both parties will get freedom of action in regions where they are especially popular, but in return they will support Skoropadsky's regime and the king in the Rada through a confidence and supply agreement. A peasant state? So is this... How do I go towards the Russians? Like, let's see here. Russophiles controls the government. Russian nationalists in charge. How do I do that? How do I put the Russians in charge? This is the Nikita dude. Social Democrats. Popular Front. Solve the language issue. Fate of the monarchy. So we could get rid of the king here, and then we could either purge the leftist or go with this guy. Huh. Friendship of nations. I don't get it. Are we... So this has totalist, syndicalist, or radical socialist government. So this is the syndicalist path. Or we could do purge the leftists. So this is like going towards the syndicalists and then just, what, getting rid of them? What? I don't know if I like that. So we want to get rid of the king, but we want to stay leftist. Crisis in the coalition. I really, really don't know. God damn it, why is this taking so long for me to decide? Why is there like no, like, symbol? Like, who am I gonna go for? If I want to do this, I have to complete focus explosion on the Dnieper. That means I have to go down here. But I have 3 different paths to do that. So it doesn't matter, or... Base stability. Maybe I should just focus on the focuses and did not really care about that. How about that? Consumer goods factories 2%, cap 3. That's very low. These are very low bonuses here. This is stability and war support. This is infrastructure and stability. Language immersion project. Consumer goods factories +5. Why would I want that? Why would I want to get that? Stability goes 14%. Russian Republic. So that goes away. The issue of the language. Yeah, we want to get rid of that. Remove national spirit issue of the Russian language. This is the language issue here. It doesn't say it removes it. Stability 10. This part seems to be joining with the Russians. So let's just try to do a coalition with the nationalists. Yeah, we'll do some reforms. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, fine. We'll go down this path over here and then go church and nation. I think that would be fine. Right? A peasant state seems weird. Production cap, consumer goods factories. Ooh, division organization. But planning speed? No. Fine. I'm picking this. I'm hoping I did the right thing. I hope. Let's go for concentrated. Thank you. So we finally picked something, but I don't think we're gaining any. No, we're losing political power right now. We have to get rid of this, like, right the fuck now. We basically have to beeline it for the recognized Russian. Rifles and Carbines. Produced by Alexander Dovzhenko, the film Rifles and Carbines is devoted to the story of the struggle between the Russian White Forces under General Drozdovsky and the forces of the Ukrainian kingdom in 1918 in the south during the Ayaso Dawn March. The film, which was conceived to be the answer to the White Guard, doesn't try to point out possible methods of reconciliation, but raises by implication the potential for separatists and spies of foreign powers to still be hiding among the Ukrainian population, and both willing and able to try to exploit its weaknesses. Really? Somebody made a movie and my stability goes down by 6? What kind of a fucking movie is this? Honestly, how can a movie reduce the stability of a nation? I mean, it's not Space Jam, is it? Holy shit! Is that the Space Jam? It's the Ukrainian Space Jam movie. Holy shit. Ah, man. Say it isn't so. Ah, my stability keeps plummeting. Fine. So, I'm finishing off the ships I had queued up. But I don't even have... the manpower for this. So let's see here. Select you. Let's split. So let's do merge you together. Spotter and superior tactician. I'll take the spotter chance on the fleet. I don't really care about Argentina, I'm sorry. And then we'll give you the superior tactician. Okay, so I don't really care about this. Let's see. Repair priority medium. Let's just put you on patrol in the Black Sea. And we'll put the submarines on, like, convoy raiding. We don't have access through the... Really? So we're basically stuck in the Black Sea until we can get passage. We might have to go to war with the Ottomans over here. Okay, so this is done. Give me this. We don't really need more guns. Yeah. Can I tell them to drill or something? I mean, winter expert. Adaptable. I think I'll take adaptable. I can take both. Fine, we'll take winter expert. We are really, really good at fighting winter, but we're going to be joining the Russians, not fighting the Russians, so I'm not sure how valuable that's going to be. We also could use more people. Okay, so we're about to get 15% more stability. That puts us at 35. We just need to get above 50. Ideally. Ideally above 50 here. Okay, coalition is done. Initial administrative reforms gives us consumer goods factories. Yeah, it's not, but the stability, again, another 6 there. That should help us quite a bit. And I can see some of the wars are kicking off here. Ooh, Siam has a civil war? That does not happen always. All the time, sorry. So it's the Siamese Federation, which is authoritarian, against the kingdom, which is paternal autocrats. You've got 35? You've got 20? This is a weird number. Anyway. We're still a part of the Reichspakt, but I think once we start to align ourselves with the Russians, we can just get rid of the Reichspakt, and maybe even conquer it. Or maybe even go after the Austrian Empire here. With the backing of the Russians? Yeah, we could definitely do that. It depends on if Poland decides to join the Austrians, then my border here will expand a bit more. But if it's only like Galicia, Lodomeria, and Romania here, the border is going to be here. And this border is just the river. This is going to be really easy to defend. But this border here is going to be a pain. If we can push up to the river, take the capital, that would be kind of good. Let's see here. So if I do this, and I do this, something like that, does that work? So the objective is to take this. There we go. Looks okay, looks okay. How many more men do we need for the army here? It doesn't say. It actually doesn't say. That's annoying. Deutsch Ostasien declares war. Okay, so the Indo-Chinese are... Yeah, all the fighting is happening here in, like, Indonesia? No, Indochina? It's happening over here. Yeah. It's okay. Let's just focus on our own nation right now. Although there's not much I can be doing right now. Let's assign you to this division. Do we have backup planes, or is that all? No, that's all the planes we have. I could then scale you down to 50, so you have some reserves, and we can get some more manpower out of this. Church and nation, that's even more stability. We'll be going above 50, and we get some more support as well. Beautiful. With the stability rising, we're actually, yeah, we're not losing political power anymore. But, and also the penalty to construction is gone. Yeah. Let's just build some civilian factories, shall we? Queue up a bunch of them. Because I don't see us expanding anytime soon. We still have a lot of stabilization to do. Let's plan for the future, shall we? I'm hoping we can get some party popularity by doing this. Maybe? Oh no, the king is gonna die. Treaty of Pereslav. After 1st of January 1938. I'm gonna hope this doesn't like game me over. If it does, this is a horribly designed focus tree. If there's actually a focus that kills you, like game's over, gives you game over, that's a really bad focus. Jack Reed is actually in charge. Really? Did America just go syndicalist with no civil war? Now they're gonna have a war. That's pretty much guaranteed. Elections in Italy, interesting. Seeing how the world is shaping out right now. Yeah, you also have one thing available here. Let's see, if I take reinforced... Oh, logistics wizard. That's pretty good. Just take that, and we'll take recovery rate as well. Okay. Everything finished at the same time. Good. Take the radio, since we don't really have anything else to go for. That's early. We'll take this. Excavation... Actually, excavation is fine. We do have some resources that we can trade. Get some more civilian factories. Export it. So Flanders, Wallonia is here, and... Nope. Iran. So we have 2 civilian factories. We're getting one from Iran and one from Flanders, Wallonia. Thank you, Flanders, Wallonia. Okay. So once this is done, we can get the recognized Russian. So we abolished the language law that prohibits Russian in state institutions. Okay. So Russia will like us. Our stability goes up by 14%. And it removes the horrible penalty here. So, also, wait, this gives us 14 stability, but it also gives us another 5. This is 19 stability? We're going to be ridiculously stable after this. Yeah, we're going to be like at 70. We'll be above 70. We should be at 71. That's very, very interesting. You can get very stable really quickly with Ukraine. Eastern Free Trade Area. More stability. Crisis. Stability goes down. So the succession question. Yeah. Do I just go all the way down here? I kind of like that idea. If we could join a faction with the Russians, we could then get the 10% boost from their research. If they do have a research, like a coalition of research. What's it called? Research agreement? Just between the faction? That would be nice. And we can get rid of the Germans. Do they have a spirit associated with us? We were supposed to be like their breadbasket or something. No. Nope, doesn't seem so. Okay, whatever. Yeah, we're just waiting. Shall we take a look at the world then? So it seems the kingdom is gonna prevail over here easily, and it seems Deutsch Osttasien is gonna win this. Yeah, there we go. Siam won. The Kingdom of Siam won. Good job, I suppose. Look at that fucking rubber. Look at that rubber. So it looks like the Germans are gonna do what America did. Couldn't do. That's win in Vietnam. Isn't that funny? Isn't this is not called Saigon today, is it? As I recall, it's called something weird, like it's after a dude, isn't it? It's not called Saigon today. I'm pretty sure of that. Recognize Russian, 71%, and Venice just revolted. Okay. Free trade agreement. That doesn't give me anything. It's 70 days for stability. I hope there's gonna be an event that pops up that actually has to do something with trade. No, the Russian Republic gains free trade agreement with Ukraine, but it's only opinion. It's not gonna give anything other than opinion. That's not good. Let's see. You guys went with this dude here. A new Russia, okay. I'm hoping they're gonna let us join them, though. National Populist. That's not us. We are authoritarian Democrats. But I think if we leave the Reichspakt, we could pick something else. But it is the most powerful faction, which is not saying a lot since they have 36% here. Hey, Civil War in America! Woo! And the PSA joined. The PSA joining means they went with Douglas. Yeah, they did. They picked Douglas MacArthur, meaning they lost the West Coast. Aww. And I think New England joined with Canada. And the CSA said, fuck you, let's go to war. Really? The CSA just picked a fight with Canada. That means you picked a fight with the Entente. I don't think the CSA are going to win this war. Damn. Well, basically, what happened is that New England gets an option. Either they can become like their own nation of New England, and they like become a vassal or like a protectorate of Canada, or Canada can just tell them to fuck off, or you can just integrate New England into Canada. But the thing is, once the American Civil War is over and there's peace there and you don't let New England free, they can get really pissy about it. I seem to recall that from my Canada campaign that I did a while ago. They might have changed it, but they had like Anglo-Saxon tensions or something like that, and they kept like fucking things up in my country. It was horrible. Okay, 1937. Let's just do all of the industry stuff, if we can. Yeah, you should not have picked fights with everybody. CSA, you're gonna die. There's no way to avoid it. You guys signed a white peace. Meaning you gave... I thought you were almost wiping them out. You were basically in Saigon. And Peru and Bolivia joined up. You were basically in Saigon and then you gave up? Why? Why would you do that? Deutsch Osttasien is an idiot. You could have easily taken... Oh, wait, what? Okay, Indo-Chinese revolt succeeds. Hungary and Austria are fighting. And Vienna just fell. I think Hungary is going to be the leader of the Austrian faction here. He's fighting all of them. But the fact that they took Vienna... Oh my god, let me see this war. Let me see this war. Bohemian-Hungary War. Oh, they're still alive. I thought the only thing you had to take from Austria was Vienna, and then they would die. But no, you need more. It's still like 80% of the nation. You take Vienna, and they're pretty much dead. And they moved their capital to Trieste. The Second International, okay. And now it looks like Hungary is going to get stomped. They made so much progress. If they had been able to take all of that, damn. 81% stability. And the language issue is gone, so we're gaining political power. Beautiful. Crisis in the coalition. Let's just get that done and dusted. Remove. So this removes the national spirit. That's not good. Then we get succession crisis. Explosion on this. And the king die. And then on the 1st of January 1938, we could potentially join with the Russians. I hope. It doesn't say who's in charge, but I think that's here, the succession question. I could be wrong though, we'll just have to see where it goes. Now, Hungary looks beat up, like really, really beat up. Yeah. Somebody told me that Budapest used to be two different cities, like Buda and Pest, and then they joined together into one. And that they were on different sides of the river, but Budapest is like only on this side of the river. Is that true? I should know more about this stuff, shouldn't I? Maybe. Well, say goodbye to Hungary. I think Austria is just gonna eat them up. It makes sense, but then they would waste all of the cores. Like, you lose... By doing this, you're gonna lose a lot of manpower, Austria. Potential manpower. Oh well. And Peru declares war on Ecuador. Okay. Oh, what's happening here? Commune of France is justifying against us. They're gonna demand this from Switzerland. Okay. And potentially you could go to war because of that. Interesting. Can I say no? I don't want to join? Because I don't want to fight the French. I think I'm trading with them? No, I'm not. We're trading with Norway. And we're trading with the Germans. Okay. I'll just have to wait. Can I get here in time before 1938? At peace with Siberia? Wait, what? Siberia is not a thing. Serbia? No, that's not... It says... Wait, am I going crazy? What does it say here? Kingdom of Siberia. Ah! Come on. Transamur. There is no Siberia. But I've seen it being created before. But it's not going to get created now, not that after I deleted all the Kaiserreich annexation events. Wah wah. Okay, so Hungary lost Budapest, and they're pretty much just dying now. Yeah. 85%. That's a lot of losses, my friend. Well, I guess he was not prepared for that. Let's just finish this quickly, and we're going to lose our lovely buff here. And the Black Monday stuff we haven't even started. One of the following must be true. Crisis in the coalition. So I can do this and then start doing the Ukrainian recovery. So I could put this on hold while I fix my industry. So this lowers stability by 10, this by 6. And this gives us stability back. Requires one of the following. So I can get all of these. It's just a question of whether I do this. I don't want to ask Germany for help, but I do want to fix my nation. This I want gone. So yeah, let's do this instead. Instead of finishing this and going all the way down here, we have to fix our industry. We have to fix our industry. But unfortunately, we are out of time. So I think we have chosen a path, I think so, of where we want to go. We basically want to join up with the Russians. And to do that, we have to take these two. We have to choose a successor, and then we have to kill off the king. And then I think we can join with the Russian in their faction. I kind of want to get this done, but it requires all of the following. So I have to do these 3 and then these 3 as well. So we're talking quite a lot of days. What were we talking? 300, 420 days? Plus this? I don't like that. It takes too long. God damn it. Is it like no initial recovery? Is it just 1? It looks like it's just 1. Actually, it says here, this is going to take 90 days. And I can't do this one until the first one is done. So if I do this one and then I can do another one for 90 days. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. We do this one and then we continue on this path. How's that? Yeah, that seems fine. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next episode. But until then, see ya. And thanks for watching.